Happy New Year's, everybody. Welcome to episode 17 of the Three Brothers Podcast.
There we go.
This is the first one of the new year, so welcome. Thank you if you were with us last year. Thanks for hanging in there with us. If you're new, we appreciate having you. We want to do a little bit of housekeeping before we get started, right? Mm-hmm. We have a mantra that if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. Yeah. Right? So let's do that right off the bat.
Yeah.
All right?
Here we go.
So take off your shoes.
That's right.
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
And have a good time. How'd I do?
There you go.
Right?
Good job.
All right. Also, while I'm doing housekeeping, I want to mention a couple of things. Obviously, our email address has remained the same, the threebrospod@gmail.com. That's the number three, brospod@gmail.com. But we also have an Instagram account now, so I'm excited about that. The Instagram account is the Three Bros Podcast. Right? How'd I do? Nice and sweet. Yeah, that one was easy. So excellent. So I wanted to get that out the way. But yeah, Happy New Year, guys.
Absolutely.
Good seeing everybody. What did everybody do? We're back from the holidays, the Christmas, the New Year's, the whole deal. Get me caught up on what everybody did before we get started with all this
I'm going to jump right on it, man. I'm glad to kind of get the holidays over with, to be honest. Christmas was long.
Yeah,
but,
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to be nice. I'm a festive guy usually.
Right.
Kind of glad for this one to be over with. But in 2026, to celebrate, all I was doing was watching football.
Okay.
All I was doing.
Okay.
I watch football, and I don't make resolutions. But my new thing this year is I'm going to laugh, all right?
Okay.
So every time we talk about Trump's ass and gets to me, I'm laughing. When I start laughing, is I had enough.
Sounds like a coping mechanism.
Yes, it does, very much so. That's a good call. But that's it, right there. Everybody's doing good.
That's a healthy.
And I'm looking forward to get
good.
Yeah,
good for you.
Stay happy. Yep.
Good. What's going on? Tell me about your holiday, first of all. Get me caught up like I didn't see you, right? Like I didn't see you every day over the holiday, right? They don't know that out there in the TV world. So tell me, what'd you do over the Christmas holiday?
Christmas, obviously, which was great. I lost a 5-setter in ping pong to my youngest son, which killed me because I just knew he can't beat me. We also played tennis. We went to an indoor tennis facility. Actually, both my boys and my youngest girlfriend, who was
your son's youngest girlfriend.
Yeah.
Your youngest son's girlfriend.
Yes.
Not your youngest girlfriend.
Yeah.
Boy, he's going to be in trouble.
Pimping ain't easy.
Yeah. But they met in Texas, but she happens to be an Akron U graduate and played tennis for Akron University.
Yeah.
So
I heard she's awesome.
So Rita is just a wonderful girl, just fantastic. Yeah. So we had a great time from that standpoint. And I'm so glad to kiss 2025 goodbye. Yeah. It's the shittest year of my life. Not personally because of anything, because quite frankly, I've been healthy, happy, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But man, this draining nightmare of Trump, and I'm trying to do the same thing that you're doing, just trying to look for more positive in the year. But man, this 2025 was.
Well, buckle up, right? Because we're about to roll into 2026.
Oh God, yeah.
A lot going on. We're going to talk about that too. Let me just cover what I did real quick. I was with family. I saw Phil.
Yeah. Wow.
But I'm glad. I appreciate the holidays and I appreciate family.
Yeah.
Starting from Thanksgiving, I just love being around family and my kids and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a special time of year. But it's long and it's draining and it's kind of stressful, right? Because it's just the expectations of getting together and having a good time and all that kind of stuff. But Jay, I'm on your. I agree with you. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad to roll into the new year and have all that behind me. Not only that, but we haven't played golf in like 2 months.
Oh, I know.
Right, so I'm dying inside.
Yeah.
And
we got to go inside.
We got to go. We got to do something.
I got a place for us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Stove.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard about that. I have not been there yet.
It's got 3 bays, and it's the former pro golfer from Kent State that owns it.
Ben Curtis?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Ben's a nice guy, but you could rent it for like 2 hours, play courses, driving range.
Wow.
And again, all you got is one ball.
Yep.
Sit up there and just play.
Yep.
Okay.
So you have a lot of
we
courses.
definitely need to
We got to do that.
Yes, I thought about it over because I was looking for a good day to go out and these drives.
Right.
We got nothing going.
Start just to get your muscle memory intact.
Yeah.
I was looking for a heater for the garage so I could start swinging in the garage.
Listen, I'm telling you, this is the last winter that I'm not going somewhere to play golf. In Florida, like in January, towards the end of January or something like
Texas,
that.
or San Antonio.
I can't do this week layoff.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway. Yeah. All right. So all in all, great holiday. Happy, healthy, right? Excellent. Yeah. All right. A lot of stuff to get to the news. Let's start off with this deal in Venezuela, where we went in and captured the president. What's his name? Maduro.
Yep.
And his wife. It's a developing story as we speak about it today. But I mean, U.S. is like the Suge Knight of the world. All of a sudden, goodness. When do we go and just start gangster?
And that's.
I mean, I'll turn it over to you guys.
First of all, Suge, if you get out anytime soon, it was Alan that said it, all right? Okay. All right, so I took some notes on this. Iran, Iraq, Nigeria,
Bingo.
Somalia, Syria, Yemen, and now Venezuela. That is who our FIFA Peace Prize winner has bombed since he's been president.
Right.
Okay? This dude is he's out of control. And quite frankly, I don't even know if it's him. I just think he is taking credit for it. But honest to God, I think Mrs. Miller, Stephen Miller's wife, is going to bed with the president of the United States every night because Stephen Miller is running this country.
He's nuts. Yeah.
So that's where I am.
Yeah. Well, my thing is again, I go back to just human decency and people. First, it was fentanyl, right? Those boats no fentanyl. None of those boats could get here. And we kill 100 people, or he kills 100 people, with no congressional approval, anything else. Oversight. Then they have 2 hanging off a boat out there. Go back and kill them.
Yep.
I mean, what the hell's going on?
Where are they at with that? That was an issue like a week ago.
Yeah.
The double strike.
Well, it's moved over now.
Defenseless victims. And
now it's cocaine, though.
Yeah.
You know, it was cocaine.
Yeah.
But they take it to Europe. They don't take it here.
Yeah.
It doesn't come here. And as far as Maduro goes, taking him out, that's probably the biggest joke, because he let Hernandez from Honduras, he pardoned him.
Yep.
It was probably just as bad, if not worse, of a criminal.
Oh.
So that's all a joke.
Yeah.
That whole thing, to set up with the boats and all that stuff, it's all been a joke.
Okay.
That's
here's the deal. Trump says, I'm the president of the United States. I'm beyond the law. I can do anything and can't get prosecuted. The president of Venezuela can be arrested for the shit he does, brought to the United States and tried. So it doesn't make any sense why he doesn't have the same, ability. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's all about 2 things. Well, it's all about Trump looking tough and deflecting from Jeffrey Epstein.
There you go.
And then it's all about oil also. Right. So it's about making money for people that want to make money. And it's just,
But here's the funny part about it is I find that if their oil, if you want to take over, and he says we're running the country now. We're running their country.
Not a
you
very
can't even run our country.
Not a very specific
You can't
plan,
even run our country.
Yeah.
But it would take a decade probably to get the refineries up to where they're usable at all. Now, he says on Air Force One, he talked to the oil companies before the strike and after the strike. The oil companies said they ain't talked to us. They ain't hear shit. So he's just lying again.
The vice president said she hadn't talked to him, and he said he spoke with her.
So it's a lie again and again. But where does it go from this? I'm looking at it going, look out Colombia. Look out Mexico. Look out Greenland. He already mentioned
Greenland. For sure.
You know what? He wants to take control.
They had the post on somebody's Twitter account with Greenland draped, with the U.S. flag draped over over Greenland.
He's trying again, and Denmark not fighting. So what's going to happen is, I'm telling you, this guy wants to take control like the whole Western Hemisphere. That's what it's all about: power and money. And they've said that basically. It's all about power and money. And Miller, you're right. The little Gestapo head is just a nut. We control the country. We, the army, we control the country. I mean, that's some nutty speech.
And there's just no safeguards for him.
None.
He can do anything he wants to do.
He's going to be running without guardrails.
And there is nothing to stop him. Congress won't do it. Supreme Court won't do it. Certainly the Department of Justice won't do it. It's just... He's free to do whatever he wants.
Remember you did your 5 Minutes with Phil about the levels, and you called it then. He's controlled everything now.
Right.
So no one's going to speak out against the guy. So he does. He just walks into everywhere and thinks, I do whatever I want. And you can say you'll prosper, but I ain't going to prosper.
And people are waiting for these 2026 elections. What makes you think Trump's going to allow himself to lose power? It ain't happening. I don't know how it's not happening, but it's not happening.
No.
Well, let me ask this. Now that they have their prize, Maduro, will these bombings cease of the boats, these drug carrying boats, or will they continue with that as well?
Well, one concern I have is he placed or accepted the woman to take over the job for Maduro. That's Maduro's crew.
Yep.
That's their people. They're not elected.
Right.
That's his crew of people. So how does they expect anything to change when you put their same people in charge? So again, I think it's just a big joke of what's going on. Again, my concern over that is, will the bombing continue? I don't know. It may continue there, Colombia, Mexico, wherever he wants to. It's just, it's out there about grabbing power, seizing power, and doing his thing, because he is not checked by anybody.
Yeah.
And he's just going to keep going.
Yeah, and the biggest lie of them all is that Trump gives a damn about human
You're
rights.
right.
He doesn't care about anybody.
He doesn't.
And so, so if the bombings served a purpose for him before, and they still serve that purpose, which is primarily him looking like a tough leader and trying to get stuff done, but bombing 80 people who may or may not be criminals.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll never know.
And who deserve due process. This isn't war.
Well, I've always said he is manufacturing a legacy. Right? That's why all the plaques in the White House now under the Biden and Obama have this derogatory.
That's what that stupid ass FIFA was it a trophy or it was a trophy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a medal for sure.
Yeah.
They had some globe with all these.
He's manufacturing his legacy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they understand this dude, man. He just drinks all that praise in, and that's how you get around.
Yeah,
that's what Marco Rubio did. Marco Rubio, listen, I don't know if fellatio on live TV is really something that can happen, but Marco Rubio performed it perfectly
You are kidding.
on Donald Trump in that press conference.
Especially the
Where's
way
Scott at? I haven't seen him.
Tim Scott?
Tim Scott.
Yeah. Good
When
question.
you said that, it reminded me of Tim Scott.
Well, I think Tim Scott, though, told what a great job he did. I think he did say that. I saw that.
What's he doing right now? I haven't seen him in the...
Senator for South Carolina.
I mean, that's it?
Who knows? Presiding over the state that is probably is bottom 5 in education in the United States of America.
Yep.
But no role in the cabinet, obviously.
Nope. Bootlicking did.
All that.
Bootlicking.
Trump didn't give him a job. He couldn't...
Man, you look at Rubio and
He
all
couldn't
of them.
deliver coffee in the morning or nothing.
Hey, you look at all of them kissing his ass though before. Now, I mean, but
God,
before, how they hated him.
Yeah.
He was nuts. He couldn't be leader and all that when they were trying to run.
Everybody from J.D. Vance on down, all of them are on take.
Now they're hypnotized by his charisma.
Yeah.
Shit.
By the way, there's a video, and you have to see it on Facebook, where this dude is following Tim Scott, and he is ripping Tim Scott a new one,
I think I sent that to
Call him
you.
Uncle Tom.
I sent that to you. Yeah, I sent that to you and John.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a favorite of mine.
Oh, he's killing Tim Scott. Anyway, welcome to 2026. Right?
Yeah.
Amen.
I want to move on to something else, because the Venezuela thing is a developing story, and there will probably be more to talk about.
There's going to be.
Stay tuned there. Our guy Stefanski got fired, man.
Oh, man.
Catch you off guard? Did you expect it? Were you surprised? What'd you think?
I wasn't sure. It's funny because it hurts me that when somebody loses their job like that. It just does.
I get you under normal circumstances, but he's gonna roll into another. $20 million.
Listen, he's maybe happy he got fired. Quite frankly,
right.
But my opinion of Stefanski, I'm waiting. The leak should come out now. So whatever was going on behind closed doors, because he gave no information during press conferences.
Right.
Whatever's going on behind closed doors should start to come out. And if he, like I believe, really mistreated Shador from a coaching standpoint and a support standpoint, if he did that, then, F him. I'm glad he's gone and good riddance. Otherwise, I don't care that he was fired, but I understand.
Yeah.
That 8-24, 8-26, whatever it was, that's what happens.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I thought he would probably get fired. The only concern I had was maybe they would let him have another year of developing and all this, just even though he's been there 6 years.
6 years, man.
The biggest thing, no, I agree. I think he should be gone. But I think the biggest thing looking forward is, who's the next coach and what do they think of Shador? And, is it going to change things up?
Yeah.
So that is my only concern for the Browns. But I think I've seen that coming. And I've always said, I didn't see a leader over there on the sidelines. I mean, he might be a hell of a nice guy. He really is, But
Yeah.
I don't see the leadership
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
a head coach. I really didn't. I see
Yeah.
people doing their own thing. I don't know who the leader is up there.
A hell of an administrator,
Right,
X's and O's, that sort
Yeah.
of thing. Although he did send Shador out with the wrong armband.
Well, he also gave up play calling 2 seasons in a row,
That's
back to
right.
back.
Yeah.
So that
That's
says
right.
something, right?
Yep.
If he gave him up. So who knows what's going on behind closed doors. again.
True. I didn't dislike Stefanski, but I'm not sad to see him go. I think, given his record, 6 years,
Yeah.
you have to have change.
Yeah.
You got to have some change. And there is a rookie class in place right now that is phenomenal.
Yep.
I mean, from a potential standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to say phenomenal like any one of these guys are all pro at this point, but from a potential standpoint, these guys are phenomenal. What a
Football
great
players. Yeah.
Well,
draft
I'll tell
class.
you
That's a
what,
great draft.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, if you watch them, who performed really well this year? Those guys.
Those
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
at the
they-
end
they-
of some
they-
key
yeah,
games.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Shador was throwing to Sanders
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Fair.
even when
Bannon, yeah.
what's the guy from Ohio State? Judkins.
Oh, Judkins.
He got hurt.
Yeah,
Another
absolutely.
rookie came
Yeah.
in.
That's right.
And obviously, Fannin
Yeah.
before he got hurt did very well. And
Bond?
Schlesinger, if I'm saying that right.
Flushing.
Close
Yeah,
it up.
something like that. We know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh man, what a
Graham
find at
Graham up
linebacker.
front. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Mason Graham actually.
Mason Graham.
He played well.
Yes.
but he didn't get a lot. He wasn't talked about a lot at all.
Not at
during
all.
the
He did
Yeah.
well. And then this kid Bond, who I think
Yeah.
we talked
Yep,
about
yep,
a couple
yep.
weeks ago,
Yep.
well, I knew nothing about.
Yep.
Speedy guy with good hands. So anyway, there's a lot to look forward to. Who are you guys? Excuse me. Who are you guys picturing to come in to replace Stefanski? There's some interesting names out there.
Well, again, I just hear names, right? But Robert Saleh was one
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Brian Flores.
Yeah.
That said, be
Yeah.
another head coach. I saw that. Now you got to think hardball.
Now, what about Schwartzy? Do we have to give him a?
Well, you know what?
You got to give him a look, or is he part of
I
the?
think you have to. I think you have to offer him that because he's done such a great job up there, and everybody seems to like him.
He's done an excellent job
That
on
you've got to consider him.
Yeah.
Or at least offer because you don't want to piss him off either.
Yeah.
But he's got to be a keeper, I would think. Yeah,
Well, a guy with his tenure in the league, would he accept working under another head coach, or does he feel like Now he used to coach Detroit.
Yeah.
if you guys remember.
I think that's what we'll find out because
is he hell bent on being another head coach, or would he accept remaining defensive coordinator for a new coach?
I thought Schwartz was the guy in New Orleans. That wasn't him.
No, this guy used to coach Detroit. The guy that we have now.
No, he was the defensive coordinator during Bountygate when
that was
what that wasn't him.
I remember that.
It wasn't. It was
No, that wasn't Schwartz.
it'll come back.
the head coach was the dude in Denver.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it wasn't Schwartz.
I don't think it was Schwartz.
Okay.
It'll come back to me.
Okay.
It will.
All right.
Schwartz had a rough go at it in Detroit.
Right,
He didn't
right.
have much of a team.
And they're saying it, but I think if he does have that ego like that wants to be the head coach, and he doesn't get an offer or look at it, you might see him asked to be gone.
Oh, Sean Payton?
Sean Payton was the head coach,
Yep.
but the defensive coordinator was the one that put the
took
bounty
over
out
when,
on the
Sean got
players.
suspended.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
So I
know
can't
who it was because he had.
I want an offensive coach though. I want an offensive
Yeah,
minded
no,
coach
I agree. I agree with you.
personally.
I want a disciplinarian.
Yeah.
And I mean somebody like Campbell at Detroit.
Yeah.
Or like Cowher used to be. You know what I
Flores
mean?
is the top of my list.
Flores
Yeah,
is now again. I'm just getting back into this, so I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about with regard to football. But in terms of this team, there should be some sort of accountability. Deshaun Watson played like dog shit for 7 weeks,
Right.
And that they weren't even thinking about replacing
Yeah.
him. He only got hurt, and that's the only reason he got out of there. Dylan Gabriel was horribly average.
Yeah.
I mean, he just showed that this is my ceiling, and I'm not going much beyond that at all.
Correct.
And if he didn't get hurt, they wouldn't have even looked at Shador. At least I believe that to be
Yeah.
the case.
Yeah.
And so somebody has to have the ability to be able to make decisions that are in the best interest of the team and hold players accountable for what they do on the field.
Well, let me share a quick Flores story with you.
Greg Williams, by the way.
Greg
That's
Williams.
who it was.
Williams.
That's who it was.
That's who it
yeah,
was.
That's who
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
So Flores was coaching Miami. They were having a horrible season.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And they were in the running for the top pick in the draft.
Right.
And the owner told Flores, for every loss you get the rest of the season, I'm giving you an extra $100,000.
Uh-huh.
And Flores said, I turned it down. I'm not about losing.
Yeah.
So That tells me all you need to know about Flores. Now he did get fired by Miami,
Yeah, and he got a lawsuit.
and he got a lawsuit,
Yeah.
and
He's
I
suing
think he
him.
won.
That's right.
Yep.
Did he,
Well,
is it over?
no, it's
still-
in process.
it's still going.
It's in
Yeah.
process.
But that told me all
Yeah.
you need to know about Flores.
Yeah.
He's about
Yeah.
winning. And he's just a hard-nosed disciplinarian type of coach.
Yeah.
Not to the extent that he can't get along
Right,
with
right.
players.
That's the key.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those Bill Parcells are long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the dude on the TV. Who's the dude that? The ex-Jets coach
Yeah.
that just runs his mouth all the time.
Oh,
His dad was a
He's in
coach in
studio
Houston
now.
Oilers.
We're old.
His
yeah.
dad
in the
was-
studio now.
Yeah.
We're old.
The 46
Yeah.
defense
Yeah.
was his
Yeah.
dad
Yeah.
at Chicago.
Buddy,
This is what three.
Buddy Ryan.
Yeah,
Rex
yeah,
Buddy
Rex
Ryan.
Ryan.
Rex Ryan.
Yeah, this is
Boy, we're
This is
old.
good
Yeah.
as we could do. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's people
So-
watching this going, Rex Ryan.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
cannoli.
Call us a.
But those kind of coaches are long gone.
Or didn't the Browns have the Rutgers guy didn't coach Cleveland, did he? Who did he coach?
Sciano.
Yeah.
Greg Sciano.
He coached who?
no, Tampa Bay.
Oh,
He was
and you
the
remember
one
what he
that at the
did?
end of the game, when you take a knee, he would have his defense blow into the
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
We play until
Yeah.
the last
Yeah,
whistle.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be
So-
down 3
He
touchdowns.
was,
Yeah,
he was a hurricane defense coordinator.
Yeah.
So- So we don't want that either.
Right.
And
No.
Well,
he
crazy.
certainly lost the locker room. He didn't respect.
Right. And there's another great point you bring up too, the locker room. We need a leader in the locker room.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, Miles, great guy, but I don't know if he has that personality
Yeah.
to do that. He's into his whatever he's into.
Yeah.
But someone needs to be in that locker room.
Yeah.
Taking control a little bit. It just seems like you don't see that, or I don't feel that.
Yeah.
I don't feel that out there. I don't feel it on the field. I feel like guys play together, happy doing all that.
Yeah.
But the discipline aside, I don't see the head coach in the middle of that shit. You see Dan Campbell. Man, they're over
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And Dan Campbell's funny because I laughed at him when he first started.
Yeah.
I'm going to bite you in the
Knees,
knees.
right. And that's just how he is, right?
Yeah.
That's who really is.
Yeah.
A couple
Yeah.
years later, I'm going, this
Yeah.
dude is really.
That's still that way.
Going for it on fourth down,
down,
all
right.
the time.
All the time.
Don't
Yes.
care what you think.
Yep.
I love that guy.
I
Well, let
know.
me throw this name at you that we haven't brought up. Harbaugh's out there.
Yeah. Now,
Is that a consideration of Cleveland? Would he choose Cleveland?
I'd hire him in a heartbeat.
Well, Cleveland would choose him.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you have to figure he's going to have offers from every team
Yep.
in the league that needs
So
a coach.
So he'd be in division.
Why would he take a Cleveland
That's
over?
a great for $40 million. Just like a Deshaun Watson.
So you think, okay.
That's
so
the
a guy,
only reason,
A guy
money.
open up a checkbook.
Well, I think you look at too, though.
Yeah.
They got
And he
draft-
might do that. He's that guy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, but you got draft choices. You got draft choices.
true.
He can build here. You're getting a new
Yep.
stadium.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're getting all that. So he can look at his future and say, I'm in the same division.
In the same
I know
division.
who I'm playing.
Right.
And there's
Right.
some, there's some
That'd be so
pluses.
nice.
Yep.
There's some pluses. Well,
But think about, man, that defense was nice. That defense, Browns defense was nice, and it just wasted.
I know.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
It's just
Exactly
horrible.
right.
That was my concern. You have these
You got motion
guys.
lights.
I always
Yeah.
talk about those windows, those 4 or 5 year
that's
windows.
exactly
Yep,
right.
yep, yep.
And at one point,
Yep.
not only Miles, but we had Chud.
Yep, yep.
We
Yeah.
had a Baton,
Yeah.
we still have Batonio
Batonio.
and a
But he's
younger
likely
You're gonna see turnover.
Conklin and,
Yeah.
that other receiver we had
Yeah.
that had the great hands that came out of Miami.
Landry?
Thank you.
Jarvis
Landry.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yep. And now Joku is that his name?
Yeah, Joku? The Joku?
Joku, right.
Yeah.
We had all these players
Yep.
in their prime.
Yep. And again, we know not for long.
Yep.
The league, you're lucky to make it
Yep.
3 years.
Yep.
So, all right, no one's getting younger. Like I said, they're going to have to retool the offensive line.
Yeah.
They got to
really
do that.
do.
Yep.
But that's why I think you can't go in taking a quarterback again.
No,
That's gotta
please
be
don't
over.
do that.
It's got to be over. Now you get like, what, 6th, 7th pick? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So you get some very good talent. I wouldn't care if you took the best offensive tackle in the damn college.
Here's what's
I'd
concerning.
have took it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
When you come in as a new coach,
Yeah.
and let's say that they get somebody that's not on this list, one of the well-known coaches around the league, and he goes, man, you guys have a top 5 pick or whatever. If he's not sold on Shador, which
Yeah.
could be the case,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and he picks his own quarterback, you got to give him 2 years minimum
Right.
with a new system and a new quarterback.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So that whole cycle starts all over again.
And that's what I worry about too, though, because you're saying that then Myles Garrett's 32, 33.
Right,
all
right,
these guys
right,
are
right.
aging out. Who's left on the line? Judkins, is he beat up in 3-4
Right,
years?
right.
That you just don't have that luxury.
I like what they haven't. I'm
Yeah.
I'm sold on Shador, so I'm biased in that
Right.
regard. But,
Listen, trading Miles to a contender would be good for Miles.
oh,
He did what he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish in Cleveland. He got that sack record,
Miles
which
which
is
is at least 2 first rounds. You think?
Yes, I do.
I think two first.
To the right team, because he's he's got to be a contending team.
Yeah.
So he should go to a contending
Like
team.
San Francisco or somebody that's on the
Yeah,
doorstep.
that's doing him a favor. So he's happy. He's sad to leave Cleveland, maybe, I don't know, but happy to be going and have an opportunity to compete for a ring.
Yeah.
Cleveland should be thrilled to get those two number ones again, or first round picks again, so that they can build this foundation.
You're never going to find another Miles, but it doesn't have to be someone
Miles.
That's
That's
Miles.
right. Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
have to be
yeah.
a Miles.
Yeah, there's
Give me-
plenty of
Give me
good
12
different-
sacks
Yep,
a year.
yep,
Absolutely.
yep,
Thank you.
Load
Instead
up,
of 23.
Load up on offensive linemen, so
Right.
you got a sixth and a seventh one that can come in the
Thank you.
game.
Right.
So not a that I think his name is
72.
Robinson. Man, that I've never.
Your boy number
Listen,
72.
I don't pick
No,
out.
that's the bird.
I
Something
hate
like
being very critical of players because they're
know,
professional
I know.
athletes. You know what I mean?
Nope.
But my
I'm
God,
hard
this dude.
on Harden, number 26. That
Oh, yeah. You didn't like
Yeah.
no, I was hard.
Yeah.
But your boy number 72.
Man, yeah, he's
It's
tough.
like weekly.
As soon as they do illegal motion,
Yeah, or there's a holding or
his
something.
head
down.
And
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
at
yeah.
72.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
damn.
or if he's not doing one of those, he's just getting flat out beat.
Yeah. And again, maybe they can move him, develop him or something, but you've got to have some players, man.
I don't know that
That's a long way to
that looked like how you put a new quarterback, a young
Yeah.
quarterback in, and they just get
Yep.
demolished, and,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
kills their confidence.
Yeah.
He looked like his confidence is shattered.
Yeah.
He'd be
So,
anyway.
but Shador deserves an off season as the number one.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
You know what I mean? All
Thank
this
you.
stuff is the
Thank
number
you.
one, a camp and all this stuff. Now he's got flaws because,
Now, go ahead.
and I don't know. I guess he did this at Colorado also, so they're legitimate flaws. But he throws. He
Throws a good
throws
catchable
dangerous. No, he does do that, but he throws dangerous passes 2 or 3 times a game. Just very ill-advised throws.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get picked off. Sometimes they should get picked off and dropped. But he's got to stop doing that, and he's got to get the ball out of his hands quicker. The thing they said about Dylan was that he processes fast.
Right.
And he did. Dylan Gabriel got the ball in his hands quickly. Now, it's 5 yards down the field, and that's always available to you. Shador wanted
Drag,
bigger.
dig.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, slant.
Yeah.
What, Jay? I'm gonna let you get in here.
Yeah,
one
go
second.
ahead, 'cause I think you're right. I know what you're
saying.
saying.
Point.
It looks like you did.
That I did.
No, about,
It's gone.
about Shador standing in the pocket. I'm betting you. 'Cause we were talking
Point.
about
Yeah.
that.
That was a good point.
Oh, a good one.
Damn, Philip said something.
So,
That's why I
That's all
interrupt
right.
so much.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm the same
Go
way.
ahead, Jay. It'll come.
I just better keep talking, 'cause otherwise I'd be in another world, man. I'll be talking about Venezuela.
Ooh, it's gonna bother
Yeah.
me. Go ahead,
But
Jay.
all right, but Shador in the pocket again. He holding it a little too long. That's just being a rookie.
Yeah.
That's learning. Throwing bad balls. You're right. Sometimes I get look at Buffalo's quarterback when he first came out.
Yeah.
That's what he do. Throw some dumb ones, but he made up for what he did. It's the experience of doing that. But I look at Joe Flacco and go, you know what? Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl.
yeah.
All right, he's a long-time quarterback. Hey, he may give up a couple picks, but damn, he can play.
Yeah.
You know, with the defense the Browns have and being able to develop a line and a running game where play action would suit Shador,
Yeah.
and he stands in the pocket, I think, man, you just can't.
Yeah.
You've got to coach him up. Give him some tools. Let's go.
Yeah. You know, it's funny about Flacco because Flacco was a very conservative quarterback in Baltimore.
Right, exactly. Right.
You know, he had people questioning whether or not he was elite because he's from that game managing because the defenses were so good.
Exactly right.
So all he had to do was not
Same
turn the
thing.
ball over.
You
Yeah,
talking about
exactly.
Flacco?
Yeah. But he became a gunslinger
Yeah,
later
exactly
in his
right.
career,
Yeah.
and now you know what I mean. So he's Jameis Winston,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
quite frankly, and he's going to throw 2 or 3 picks again. It's just-
Right.
That playoff game when he threw those back-to-back pick
Right,
sixes
right.
against Jackson.
Houston, wasn't it?
Houston.
Yeah.
It was Houston.
Yeah.
Houston's got a badass defense.
Yeah.
I mean, a real good one.
Yeah. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'm with you though. But he did, and he developed. But you know what? The thing about it is, he knew what he was doing. He could make up for it. He wasn't rattled.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
But, that comes with experience.
Yeah.
Shador, it's just to me.
Yeah.
Anytime you got a rookie quarterback,
Yeah.
and you've got an offense that
Yeah.
doesn't scare me too much.
Yeah.
Man, that kid's in a predicament.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
So why go out and get another one and because you waste draft choices now and try to go through the same process?
Yes.
I just don't see that being a good fit.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. It's another developing story, but I hope I'm all in with Shador. I really like Shador, and he has exceeded my expectation. Thought he played well at Jackson State, Colorado. He was there was a lot of statistics that you could talk about, but they just threw all the time. So I wasn't blown away when I saw 300-400 yards.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see.
No, he throws a nice football.
Yeah, he does.
And you're right, very catchable ball. For
Yeah.
In this weather too.
Yep. Yep. And Colorado was like this, so he can play in the cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to come back to me, so we'll just I don't care if we're talking about Trump. And I say,
I do it all the time. Welcome to brain damage.
we got to talk about these. Jay's got on his doggone hurricane shirt today.
Yeah, that's right.
The Ohio State upset of the Miami Hurricanes. O State was favorite to win it all, frankly, this year.
Well,
and Miami played a hell of a game, though, Jay. I got to give you that.
You know what? And I bit my.
We were texting during the game.
Yeah,
I
I bit my tongue because I don't talk trash to people, but I was telling our big group text of ball players, alumni. I was telling them, I said, man, I live in Akron, Ohio. It's either Ohio State or Notre Dame. They can't stand Miami. And we beat both of them. I mean, I can finally. I wear my shirt, win or lose. Win or lose, I go, hey, I'm a Cane.
Win or lose.
And I always tell them, hey, I won my ring.
Yeah.
I won mine. So I don't know what you're talking about.
And the last time you guys won the championship was how long?
Oh, man.
2001?
Well, Ohio State, you robbed us.
I couldn't believe that.
And
Was it 2001?
Was that 2003 when you guys robbed us of that phony?
2003 was...
that phony interference call?
Oh, that was Murray's Claret, wasn't
You
it?
guys haven't won it since 2001?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
But you know what? I look at all the teams. You look at Saban and Alabama. Do you think Alabama is looking to go back to back now, win championships? Now, I'm telling you, it's you've got a window. Like we were talking about, you can be a career great program and have great teams, but to win a national title is so friggin' hard. That's why I love these playoffs. And someone will ask me now, who do you want to play Miami? I don't care.
Right.
Because we're there.
Yep.
And the bottom line is play Cane football.
Yep.
Play like we do and win. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody's good at this time.
Yep.
And
None of the favorites are there, right?
Yeah, so again.
Indiana's there.
Yeah, Indiana.
Yeah. And the thing is, anybody can be beat. Anybody.
Yep.
But, you've got to go in and play your game. I can't.
I'm pulling for your Canes, Jay. I'm not going to lie.
Man, I tell you what,
I'm pulling for your Canes.
Hey, it's brought us back. Hey, I went through the tough years. Man.
Yeah, you did.
We didn't have anything. No matter, we playing Alabama. True story. You got me fired up. We're going to play Alabama, and we play them in Tuscaloosa. Well, our coach was good friends with old Bear Bryant. He worked under him and everything. So they're talking. That was fine. We come up on game day, and we're driving to the stadium in Tuscaloosa, and the people were lining the street. And I'm a freshman. I'm looking out the window like, damn, what's going on? And people were waving. I thought they were waving. And there's this old lady. She had to be 85, standing in her driveway. And I'm looking, what the hell? She's going,
Is that right?
yeah, she's flipping me off. I'm like, what the hell? Man, next thing I know, they were beating us by 30 and a half. And you had to equip your helmet. They were throwing Cokes and pop beer and stuff. Man, I had. Man, I tell you,
That's big time.
That was big time. You didn't play. You don't like.
And this was right after Bear Bryant.
Yeah, right during Bear Bryant.
Who took over? Nick Saban to take over.
No. I forget, man. But I just,
I
I
can't
didn't want to.
LSU and the pros.
I didn't want to go back there anymore. And Florida, the Gators, they throw oranges. Next thing you know, they're throwing pieces of pipe. Pieces of pipe. They're saying, keep your helmets on. Well, what?
Oh, man.
I mean, that's kind of great. We stayed 30 minutes outside Gainesville because we hate the Gators. The Gators, it's like Michigan, Ohio State. Now, we can put up a Florida State. We don't like them.
Is that right?
But we can put up Florida State.
The Gators are the big.
Yeah, we'll
know
stay.
that. I thought I would have said Florida State.
No, we stay in Tallahassee, all right, because we can get along that way. But in Gainesville, we stay 30 minutes outside.
Really?
Oh, man, ain't nothing but a bunch of doggone tailgate parties, beer drinking. Crazy.
Did you know that it was Gators? I would have said Florida State.
Yeah,
because Bobby Bowden and those guys.
We had great games, but old Charlie Pell was at Florida at the time. They the one that refused to play us, wanted to switch to a neutral site and all this. We just Gator.
Never knew that.
No, yeah, it's a bad scene.
Wow.
But no, okay. But I'm happy I got this out. And again,
for
I don't
you.
talk trash. All you fans up there know, I don't talk trash to you. But boy, when we get beat, I've been hearing about it. So, hey.
Well, it's always nice to overachieve, and I think that you guys have done that. I mean, you were with Miami all the way.
Absolutely.
I don't know what your expectations were in terms of them actually winning, but
Well, you know what I think we discussed it too was Carson Beck.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I love our team, and I told Coach Cristobal, I text Coach Cristobal, and I told him about halfway during the season. I said, you know what? I can actually watch a game without going crazy. Because I said, now we're playing Kane football. And that's just unrelentless. It's about physical. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
We take a beating. But I said, I can't take it otherwise. And Junior, God bless him, I know he's laughing like hell, seeing us back to where we should be. You know, and I just think that we're doing that. But the only question I had was, do we trust Beck enough to carry his guy when he has to? But this last few games, he's shown that he managed the game very well, and we're just playing that kind of football. So,
Did you see Michael Irving and Ray Lewis?
Oh,
on the
God,
sideline?
yeah.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
What's the belt thing that Michael Irvin, they
That's belt to ass.
yeah.
That's
was
belt
right-
to ass.
yeah,
When you
whooping
whoop
the fuck
somebody
out-
like that,
Yeah.
it's like taking up like when you were little, you get a whooping.
Yeah.
It's called belt to ass. And
Yeah.
so they knew what he was gonna do.
Oh,
The
yeah.
crowd went crazy and he took
Yeah.
that belt off
Yeah.
and started popping it. Then I think he hung up a Ohio State jersey.
Yeah.
And he was whooping it. That's called belt to
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, hey, only Miami, man. I think we were called Sunshine U, man. We remember them days when everybody used to do shit to us and laugh at us. We come back now.
Well, good to see you back. So, question about let me ask a question about Ohio State because
Yeah.
Ryan Day, I like Ryan Day personally. Ryan Day's lost some big games. Now he's won the national championship. We beat Michigan this past year after losing. What did we do? 4 times in a row.
Yeah, I
to
think
Michigan?
it was
yeah. There's a whole class that never beat Michigan.
At this point in his coaching career, like where do you have Ryan Day in terms of his legacy? He's not Urban Meyer, right, but he's better than Earl Bruce. Or
What do you mean he's not Urban Meyer?
in terms of best coaches at Ohio State, legendary coaches. Like where do you have him ranked? And I know his career is not over with yet, but Ohio State's had some legendary coaches: Woody Hayes, Urban Meyer. I'd even throw Tressel in there.
Oh, yeah.
But then we've also had Earl Bruce and who's my guy that used to lose in Michigan all the time?
Oh, what is his name?
Cooper.
Yes.
Oh,
Coach
yeah,
Cooper.
Yeah.
Right. So where do you have Ryan Day at this point?
It's hard for me to put anybody below Urban Meyer just because he's just such a low life human being. So,
Well, I mean, as a coach, though.
yeah, I know what you're saying, but listen, he got fired from Jacksonville. I think halfway into his first season or something like that, for staying behind after a game to hang out at a nightclub with another
That was
woman on his lap.
Jacksonville?
That was Jacksonville.
I thought it was Ohio State.
No, that was.
I remember that because they had pictures of him on
Jacksonville. He was in the pros. His
I'll be
first year
damned.
pro
I did not know
quarterback.
that.
Yeah. So I'm putting Ryan Day ahead of that just because what he means to the university, what he means from a character standpoint. If you want to say wins and losses, maybe
Right.
Urban Meyer has a better track
Yeah.
record than that stand. But you're right. Ryan Day probably lost more big games than he's won.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Yeah.
He's a steady guy. He gets players.
Yeah, he
which
does. They recruit.
So I don't know how it. Maybe he doesn't do it. Maybe his
recruit.
assistants do it. But they get players every year.
Yeah.
And so, what you want, and we may be spoiled a little bit with Ohio State, but man, they're competing for the recruiting championship every year.
Yeah.
Give me the lights again.
Yeah.
And
Every year.
and they're really in the national championship picture every year. And
And
once
our
you-
expectation of, I mean, they
Yes.
lose 2 games.
Bingo.
Cancel Christmas,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Wow. Can you imagine that?
Yep. Now the conversation, which is interesting, because Ohio State apparently has some super freshman quarterback. I can't remember what the kid's name is.
Coming.
No, he
On the
was
roster?
he's already on the roster.
Really?
And they expect him to challenge for Sayan's job.
Okay.
Next year. Now Sayan was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, I didn't
but
buy into Sayan, though.
He ain't a big game quarterback. He didn't play
Okay.
well
Okay.
against Texas. He didn't play well against
Stats
Miami.
look great.
Yeah.
I just didn't buy into
Yeah.
Sayan
Yeah.
for some
So,
reason.
but think
In
about
fact,
it.
I like what's name better. You don't like Big Will Howard.
Oh yeah. Well, I like him better than Sayan.
Oh,
I really
okay.
do. Yeah, in terms of pro potential.
Okay.
Right.
Sayan is listen.
Sayan's a college quarterback.
If you got Ohio State protection against Purdue, he's gonna light you up.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. But once he had to rely on some athleticism, a pass rush,
under
quicker
duress.
decision. Yeah. So he doesn't have the arm strength of a top flight college quarterback. So he doesn't seem like he's a pro prospect to me. Whereas these kids coming up have pro
So
potential.
tell me about this
with them.
freshman. What are we talking
I
about?
can't remember what his name is.
You know the size or anything?
I can't remember. Junior, can you look that up? Who
I like
Ohio
big
State's
quarterback.
freshman quarterback
I know. I was
is?
just going to say that's what Will Howard did. You
I
want that?
cannot remember what the
Yeah,
kid's name
man.
is.
I didn't know about this
Yeah,
freshman.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
excited.
So they're very 5-star quarterback, very high on him.
Julian Sayin,
no.
That's the starter.
Look at a freshman.
Sean Alexander.
Nope.
Let's see.
You'll know it if you hear it.
Yeah.
Well, think
Well,
about
go ahead
it.
and
Well, the thing about it is, like Phil said, here's the thing. The only thing with Ryan Day is he has one of the big ones, but he brings the classes in. They're always up there at the top.
extremely
And-
important.
And he got so ticked off last year. I think after he lost to Michigan, he
Travis
said,
St.
"Screw everybody."
Yes, that's who it is.
Travis.
St. Clair.
Yeah. Exactly. So what's
Yeah,
his
go ahead.
weight? What's his size? You got his stats there?
Let's see. 6'4", 230.
Oh yeah,
Done.
there you go.
done.
That's how. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Go ahead,
see,
bro.
they get,
Finish it with
well,
that.
they get the people in that one, and they got so ticked off after that Michigan loss that he put those guys on a mission, man, and they won that national title.
Yeah.
So you got to give me just had a natty, all right? You go back in the playoffs, do this, and you get bumped off. And now, I mean, I don't know if you can put the guy through hell right now in the ringer, but the expectations are so high.
Yeah.
Here's my concern. He brought in Matt Patricia because he lost the coordinator. Now you got Hartline gone.
Yeah.
Hartline's gone to
That
South
hurt.
Brooklyn.
Yep, that hurt.
He's the big receivers guru
Yeah.
and played plays.
Yeah.
So
That's
I mean,
why he called the play.
yes. And I'm going, let's see how that affects it. But doesn't seem to affect, getting the people in and what's going on. But they should be still in good shape.
Would Hardline get a head coach job?
Yeah, it was Central Florida.
Good for him.
And by the way, we should stop, and I can't stand it when they give this genius label to these
Right.
defensive coordinators or offensive coordinators for that matter.
Yeah.
When your
Yeah.
team is good,
Yeah.
you're a genius. When they ain't good, look at Stefanski. You got to look no further than Stefanski. When they're not good,
Right.
What's the problem?
Well, I'll say this
Like
about
that.
Matt Patricia though, and I saw some game film. They were about to play somebody. These blitz packages they
Right.
put in, they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
How they had these.
What he does
Was
real
it Texas? That might have been in Texas.
I don't know who they were playing, but I think of a traditional blitz. The linebacker's coming in, or
Yeah,
the safety
yeah.
comes in, and
Yeah.
he was like having the slot guy loop over and come in, and the other guy would go out and get this, cover that area.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I can't do it justice, but it was next level
year.
stuff. Yeah.
But what
But-
everybody says about him that is great though is it's not complicated. It looks it because he's great at disguising stuff. It's great at moving pieces around. But it's not hard, and especially when you got those kind of athletes.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying.
Yeah.
You got those kind of players. I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
But he's done it at every level. But you can tell that they know what they're doing out there. They don't usually blow stuff.
Yeah.
But they usually have a really good package. And it looks difficult. But listen to the players and to listen and watch some of the schemes.
Yeah.
He's just replacing pieces here and there. Does a very good job of it though.
Now, one thing I'll say, and they're not going to 16 teams next year, are they?
I
For
hope
the
they do.
playoffs,
Yeah.
It's coming soon.
there is coming. I don't know if it's next year, but it is.
Yeah.
It's on the way.
But 4 teams got a bye this
Right.
year.
Yeah.
4 teams got a bye last year. And so 8 teams got a bye the last 2 years. 7 of them lost.
Yep.
And so there's something to that. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just you get out of your rhythm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not. You're used to playing
Well,
every
we
week.
played in the national championship against Nebraska. I actually fractured my thumb, had surgery, pins put in it, came home for a week, came back.
How long
practiced.
were you off? You think? You
No, I was off a week but a month, about a month.
Yeah.
Because I got pins pulled out premature. They didn't care. But they pulled them out like in 3.5 weeks.
you're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
We come back. We were full scrimmage
Yep.
and practicing.
Yep.
I swear to God, it was
was
way
forever.
way
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
we won, so I can't complain.
Yep, yep,
but
yep.
no, I always said that.
Yep.
That's the problem with these games.
How was your thumb, by the
You
way?
take it to it's all screwed up. But
I mean, then when
but- oh
did
man,
you
it was
feel like it was
killing
too
me.
early?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
They ripped the pins out with the wire snip and blood everywhere. They washed it off because they told me I couldn't play with a cast or pins in my hand. So I went back to the training room. The trainers looked at me and said, "What are you gonna do? You can't go down." They made me a plastic like rubberized cast, and I wore that for like 5 weeks. And I ended up having surgery with a specialist in California. You know that my thumb was never the same.
Really?
But it hurt like hell during the game. But we won. Adrenaline.
That's all
right,
That
adrenaline.
adrenaline is a
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't feel nothing. But no, but
They
that's
shoot
it.
players up in those days. You
Oh
didn't
hell
get shot
yeah!
up.
No, yeah, but in the off season I'd get shot
Yeah.
up. Oh, yeah. But wow. But no, that's the difference though. You're way too off. If 1 week off and get to buy, that's great. That's fine. Just you don't go through stuff.
Yeah.
That's fine. You go to 3-4 weeks, no, that's way too long. That shouldn't happen.
Okay.
So hopefully they fix
So the college Final Four: Indiana, Oregon, and Ole Miss, Miami. I think other than Indiana, the other three weren't expected to be there. As a little bit of intrigue.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your prediction on this thing?
Well, my prediction is, and I have thought this, and I hate giving up. I'm a jinxie guy, man. I don't like to say stuff about things, but I see us playing Indiana. That's just what I see. But either one, it could go either way. Indiana's played
Ole Miss is a wild card.
Oregon in the open. But the thing is, if Lane Kiffin was still there, you wouldn't be hearing that.
Yeah.
It'd be Lane Kiffin, and they're that good.
Yeah.
But with all that going on, but Chambliss, the quarterback, is a transfer, came in from Division II, Ferris State in Michigan.
Wow.
He won a national title there.
Yeah.
So he's out of Division
They're a
II
real
college.
wild card.
Yeah.
I don't think Oregon's.
Well, Oregon's played Indiana, and it's hard to beat someone twice. You know, and they played them close.
Yeah, that's right.
So you never know. That's why when you get to this stage, I said it is. It's thrown up in the air for me. It's just you got to play the best ball you could play. Eliminate mistakes, turnovers, things like that. You know,
Who you
got
think? I know you like Indiana.
Indiana's rolling, and I
You like
said
the
this-
quarterback, right?
Love that
Yeah.
quarterback. Matter of fact, that's the only player that I would say if the Browns can put a package together to get him, they should put a package.
Really?
Together to get him. Yeah. He is Bernie Kosar with more mobility.
Mobility, yeah.
He is the dude knows how to throw football.
6'5",
He's
230.
courageous.
Yeah.
He's a great leader on the field, man. He's just all that from my standpoint.
Yeah.
So that would be the guy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind shipping Shador someplace else if we were able to get him in the draft. We won't, but I would be wishing that.
So
Regarding-
he should go number one, you think?
oh yeah, almost without a doubt.
So the Raiders have the top pick.
Raiders have the top.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
With regard to Miami versus Ole Miss, I can't fathom supporting anything that is Mississippi bred.
I know.
All right, that's just I can't fathom. So that's what I look at. You know what I mean? I used to be mad because I would think, man, how can somebody go to Alabama to play football, but then Ohio was just as red as Alabama is? They must be saying the same thing. You know? Yeah.
That's crazy. I would go down to the southern bit. No.
Yeah.
You know, like Mississippi and Arkansas?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been through them many times.
Yeah.
But I thought that same thing. How are you going there? Yeah. They said, I love it down
Yeah.
What? No, I'd seen it down there, man. Oh, no. I didn't like that at all.
I can't fathom it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But football team, I'm
Yeah, I know.
happy for them and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But obviously, because of your connection, I would want Miami.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling for both. I'd like to see that you pull it off, and I think they'll play Indiana. I agree with you.
I think so.
Indiana's awful solid. Boy,
They are.
They
beat
rolling.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah.
wasn't.
And they thumped. Who they play in the first round? They played Alabama.
Alabama.
They thumped Alabama.
Right? Was it
Yeah,
Alabama?
it was Alabama.
They
Yeah,
had not,
close.
their quarterback tried to play with broken rib or whatever, and he couldn't.
That kid that came in
That's
looked
right.
pretty good though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again.
Alabama. Did you see
gotta
that
give
kid
it-
that came in late?
I saw a little bit of
Remember,
that.
they're gonna have
They
talent.
look
They're gonna
really
have
good.
talent there. It's not like they're gonna be short of it, but
Yeah.
he just hadn't played a lot. And that quarterback was hurt, man. He was.
Yeah.
You could tell he couldn't lift his arm.
Yeah, I really
Finally
like that
just
kid
said,
that
"I
came
got
in.
out, man."
Okay. I want to switch gears here because we have a friend I want to acknowledge, Johnny Williams. Was
Been
it
on the
last
show.
week? Yeah.
Yeah.
JW, we call him. Was sworn in as Cleveland Council President. Was that last week? Has it been a week?
It
during
was
the holiday, right?
a week ago. It was the 29th of December.
Yeah,
So it's
29th.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
So just
yeah,
within the week or so.
Yep.
And could not be more proud of.
Yeah.
Now,
absolutely.
it wasn't Cleveland. It was Warrensville.
Warrensville. Thank you for saying that. That's very
It's
important.
Warrensville. And the mayor of Warrensville is Brad
Sellers.
Brad
Sellers.
Yeah.
Ex-NBA player, Chicago Bull,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
boy,
Ohio
is-
State, yeah.
he's every bit of 7 foot.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
he
he is. Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
it is.
But he is thrilled to have Johnny as council president.
Yeah.
Some of the other board members were there. They all got up and said a speech, and and just really express their appreciation to those who have supported them and so forth. It was a wonderful ceremony.
it was.
So, but just proud of Johnny. You want to add to that?
I just say he's the hardest working human being I've ever known
Yeah.
in my life, quite frankly. And so he's retired, I don't know, 6-7 years probably now.
Yeah.
And he just can't stop doing shit.
stuff,
You know what I mean? And people like
Not just doing stuff though, impactful stuff.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
You gotta make a
Right,
difference.
right, yes, yes.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is every once in a while I get a text at 4:30 in the morning. And this group, it's Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? He's
Yeah.
doing the
Oh, yeah.
military
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
though. He's up.
He is. He catches all his,
Yeah.
his morning shows
Yeah.
and make sure
got
he's
a
up on
resume.
that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I wanted him here because he's a big Stefanski guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I really wanted him here for this
Oh,
discussion, but he had a city council meeting tonight, unfortunately, so he couldn't make it. So we'll get him on at some point in time.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we wanted to say to Johnny Williams, congratulations.
Hey, John,
brother.
way to
We
go,
are so
man.
proud of you.
Yeah.
Way to go, brother. Way to go. And I'm sure the people of Warrensville are fortunate to have you. So excellent. Way to go. Our guy, Miles Garrett, new sack leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Record, man. Record.
New record, 23.
Yep.
That thing is 25 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that long ago?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
cannoli.
Brett Favre was playing, so yeah.
Yeah.
And was he a Packer or a Jet
Yeah.
at the time? He was a Packer, right?
was a Packer.
Yeah, yeah.
Brett Favre?
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
took the sack.
Yeah.
When he
Gave up
took a
the sack.
dive, yeah. So Strand,
Man.
you really didn't have that record. So who's tied with J.J. Watt? I think had it also.
J.J. Watt and Straight.
Yeah, yeah. So it's really J.J. Watt's record.
Yeah.
Because Strand, Brett Favre just
And
gave
that
him
was-
that thing.
Beneath that statement that Strahan gave. That,
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised when you said that.
T.J. Watt?
That's
It was
TJ.
T.J.? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but
Uh-huh.
Strahan made a statement that I'll still be recognized as the sack leader for 16
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
And-
I was disappointed
Yeah.
to hear that.
Yeah.
First
Me
off,
too.
no, you won't.
Right.
It's over.
Right.
And secondly, they looked at the number of plays Miles Garrett played
Yeah,
versus
the opportunities, passes.
And Strahan had like 200 more opportunities
You
than
know
Miles
what?
Garrett
Right.
had.
And that's
Not
what
only that, but Cleveland was never in the league.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean
yeah.
never, but
yeah. Oh, listen. And have you ever seen somebody get double teamed as often?
yeah.
Right.
Every
Plays
play, he was
away
getting
from him.
chipped
Yeah.
or double teamed. There was always a second lineman waiting to if he got past the first
Well,
line.
Strahan had some dogs there. New York, too, they had a good ball
Oh,
club
yeah.
defensively, too.
Absolutely.
You know, so he had them guys there.
Yeah, he did.
And you know, the thing
a
is,
Super Bowl team.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, again, defenses, everything, you look for less plays.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
because now they can rotate linemen a lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
You know, so Strahan was getting more
Yep.
plays.
And having a good team and having the lead is important.
Oh,
The
big
team
time.
has to throw to come back.
Sure.
Yep.
Where Cleveland was always behind,
Yep.
Yeah.
sometimes multiple scores.
Right.
Yep.
And there was really no reason for
Yep.
an
Exactly.
opposing quarterback tapping
Yeah.
the throat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly
So
right.
he just didn't get the opportunity.
No,
So
man.
that's an impressive record.
Kudos, though, man.
Absolutely.
But what I love about it, man, his takeoff at that size is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Oh man, it
That's
was
an unbelievable
like 0.23 seconds
Oh,
or
my
something
God.
like that.
Yeah.
I watched that. It's big.
Yeah.
So I was a huge Lawrence Taylor fan.
Yeah.
And I watched him. He made the
Yep,
outside
yep,
linebacker
yep.
position
Yep,
what it is.
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
Yep.
man, that was one nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love the way he played. But I look at Myles Garrett, again, man, he's a record. I mean, you got to chip, double him, everything.
Yeah.
And you're going to call coverage away from him or like protection away.
Right.
You're going to roll a different way.
Yeah.
Let's stay the hell away from that guy.
Yeah.
Well, they were talking about, as the coaching search is underway, as of today's date anyway, who would be the head coach. And if it's not Schwartz, would Schwartz leave? And now you got to get a new defensive coordinator. And if the new coach brought in his own crew, and as part of that would be a coordinator, would he consider a 3-4 defense? Because Miles is not a 3-4 guy.
Right.
And at this point in his career,
Yeah.
there's no sense in asking him to change. So
Yeah.
I would think part of the criteria when you interview coaches is, you know, what's
Or
your plan
system. Yeah.
defense? Who are
What's
you
your
bringing in?
plans
What's
for
your
Myles
system?
Garrett?
Yeah.
You know, like the package you have.
Yeah.
Or who we're going through. We've got to, you know, feature this cat as, you know, take care of
Absolutely.
him. So, yeah. No, I think that.
The Peter principle says that you will keep getting promoted until you reach your level of incompetence.
Yeah.
And so Schwartz, he just looks to me like a defensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You reach your
Well,
mountaintop.
but
Don't
yeah.
don't do it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
remember,
But you-
what was
man.
my guy's name?
Hugh?
No,
Okay.
defense coordinator for the Browns. They almost had to give him the job. He was so good.
Uh-huh.
And he was horrible.
Is this,
I don't even think he wanted
this
to be a
wasn't
head
Kitchens,
coach.
was it?
No, he was coaching when our top pick was Michigan.
Cheddar?
Not what Shazinski.
Black guy,
Tight
thick
end.
mustache. Cornell.
Go Romeo.
Oh, Romeo.
Cornell.
Again, career.
I forgot he was a
career
coach. Yeah,
coordinator.
Career
Yes,
coordinator.
yes.
And they almost had to give him the job.
Yeah, right.
And I guess he,
Yeah.
I don't know if his wife said, look, take it, shit.
Yeah.
He was uncomfortable. He was
Yeah,
not good.
yeah.
And we had the top dog there from Michigan, the wide receiver, Braylon.
Yeah,
Edwards.
Braylon Edwards.
If you will not go to that Michigan game, Braylon, what he took a helicopter to the Michigan game anyway, was late.
Yeah.
And Romeo said, all right, you're sitting out the first series.
Right, yeah.
So he missed the first series
Oh,
of the next
man.
game.
And he probably wouldn't.
And that was his buddy.
See, that's just
I thought about that when you said
Yeah.
that principle.
Oh yeah.
But Romeo, yeah, great.
And everybody loved Romeo.
Yeah, he's a great
guy,
coordinator.
but he's not a hit.
But I'm with you on Schwartz. But here's the thing, though, with football coaches, is the ego. You know, you look at Lane Kiffin. You know, Mississippi, he's got to turn around everything, playing great.
Yep.
But that LSU job, you know, that could take me.
Yep.
Man, how many times have we seen like a DeVore go to Alabama? He might be out of there. What happens?
Yeah.
They start dropping levels.
Yeah.
And they have to coach to try to get back up.
Yep, yep.
Then all of a sudden you see him surfacing somewhere like Grand Rapids or somewhere. And all of a sudden they're with the team. They're at East Carolina or something.
Yeah.
They never, they don't seem to make it back to the pinnacle once you screw up like that. You know it, or it takes a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, oh,
Yeah. Who was the dude from the Patriots that got that Notre Dame job? Whitehurst or
oh,
what was his name? Charlie Weiss?
Charlie Weiss, that was the
man.
coordinator.
Yes.
Oh man. So he had a good year at Notre Dame.
Yes.
They offered him a 7-year guaranteed contract or something like that.
But he came in right after who was the black guy that was coaching? Everybody was mad because he only did a year or two and they fired him.
The Stanford guy.
The Stanford guy.
Yeah, right.
And Weiss came in and was worse than him, but they gave him like an extra year and everybody was mad. Willingham?
Something like that.
Ty
Tyrone
Willingham.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot about
I
him.
don't remember it.
Yeah.
But
I still don't remember that damn.
they brought in Jerry Fowles. Then
That's right.
you know, and I'll be honest, Jerry, when he was in high school, well, not against Jerry Fowles, but in high school, had that great collection of people all coming in. Molars, so many people.
Yep.
He got there, man. I tell you what, and I don't mean
I thought he was perfect for Notre Dame.
I don't mean this to knock. He loved Notre Dame, great guy for it.
Yeah.
But the easiest play sheet I'd ever looked at
Yeah.
was against Notre Dame. It was about that thin. I mean, I could call everything they were running, probably.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
He recruited talent.
Yes.
So
Yes.
he had he had an offensive lineman named Jim Brown. He had Tim Cagle as quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
He had the Jets linebacker. What was
Yep.
the dude's name?
Crable?
Yeah, Bob
Yeah,
Crable.
Bob Crable.
That team was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, if we had if Wilbur Curtis hadn't messed up that hold on that kick I missed, so we lost that game.
WC, it's not your fault. It's not your
Okay.
fault.
We don't have film that close back there.
Hey, we would have been undefeated.
Yes.
We'd have qualified
Oh
for the
my
state
God.
playoffs, and Moeller is the team that we would have played.
Ooh.
And we ended up, I don't know how I got to that
Yeah.
game. I got tickets to that game, and me and Johnny went to that game.
There's
That's the only
grown
team I
men.
said, oh my, I said, I don't want to play these dudes, man. They are ridiculous.
They were
Oh,
grown
my
men.
goodness, yeah.
Them in Ravenna.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah. Louis King and Paul Campbell.
Yeah, Paul Campbell.
Yeah.
That toxic waste stuff they
They
made
tried
up
to take a
for.
trophy or something.
But you know what? Friggin', when you said that about Moeller, is they tell the stories of the plane, the little plane they had to go to Indiana, because he recruited all that area. Which again, it is what it is. But those stories are true.
Oh, yeah.
Because I talked to the people.
Hey,
right?
and jobs for the parents.
Oh,
too.
yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
that
So
was
again,
divine intervention.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because they came up. I was at an All-Star game. They came up to watch the sun, but they had their jackets on. I did the same thing. Church, I was like, man, college cats, man.
And for you to look at somebody like
Yeah,
that.
and I was like,
You were a big guy in
man.
high school.
man, I looked at them. I was like,
Oh, man. Yeah.
man, that was some big fellas.
Yep.
They were low.
But high school stuff will not work with college athletes. So he was grabbing those players
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
sideline at Moeller and saying, give me 5 Hail Marys or something like that. But he was a religious
Yes, he was.
zealot.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You grab a Notre Dame player and say, give me 5.
Right.
You crazy, man?
This before NIL.
Yeah.
Now, hey, I make more money than you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Exactly. So it just didn't work, unfortunately.
No.
But
I
God
thought it
bless
was a
him.
perfect fit at the time, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I liked it because it made my.
But think about that. A high school coach gets the Notre Dame job?
Right.
Think about that.
That's
That's just
unreal.
crazy.
That is.
Right. Okay. Listen, I want to wrap this up with another RIP, unfortunately. But we lost a coaching great.
Oh, and I kind of, yeah.
Jim Dennison.
Yeah.
Coached Akron Youth for many years. Jay, I know you had a relationship with him. He was
Yeah.
87 years old, died of natural causes.
Yeah.
And
Winningest
I didn't know him, but I know you had a
winningest
relationship.
coach in Akron history. He took him from like the D2 to the top D1. And then he started the program at Walsh College. He's the winningest coach at Walsh College, which he spent about 20 years down. He was
Wow.
juniors head coach. My
Okay.
son, it's coached down there. And I talked to him a lot. And I coached against a couple of sons. You know, so Greg and the other one are still coaching. One just took the job at Glen Oak and another one somewhere. But he was that charismatic guy that could really bring in the money, and he knew what he was doing. And a great recruiter and all those.
Oh, he
things.
did an
And he did,
outstanding
yeah, he did AD forever. I mean, he started that Walsh program.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and put all that together. So, yeah, great guy, man. Lost to icon, but went rest peacefully.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up episode 17. Again, thank you all for joining us. What am I looking at? This camera right here. We appreciate the support. I want to give out, before we leave, our email and our Instagram address.
Way to be honest.
Right, here we go.
Yeah, that's right. Way to be
One
honest.
more time, because you actually did it in the beginning.
3brospod@gmail.com. I can say that fine.
Right.
But then it's that
3.
number 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's the number 3brospod@gmail.com. In fact, I do want to mention while we're talking about this, we've gotten a lot of write-ins lately.
Yes.
Yeah.
So keep those coming. We appreciate
Absolutely.
it. If you have questions about
I'm gonna have to
the
take this
podcast, if you have suggestions, if you have skits, we didn't do a skit.
Yeah,
this time.
yeah.
We've got some
It's
coming
coming
down the
up.
road.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we have a new Instagram account, and that is very simply the Three Bros Podcast. And I hope we're scrolling this across the screen as I'm saying it. Excellent. So, thank you guys again. Happy New Year's once again. Thanks for joining us.
2026.
Boy,
New year.
2026. We got some bangers coming. Got some big interviews down the road. We got some more skits. Joe Alien was mad he didn't get to
Oh, yeah.
join us on this telecast, but you're going to see
Boy,
more of
you'll
Joe
see.
Alien. So, that's it. That's it. Happy New Year's. See you soon. Thanks for
Peace.
joining us.
Yeah, I've been